Hey everybody, Superfluous J here, launching himself once more into the breach. In Super Cheese mode, we are freezing and defending both robots, which really shouldn't be a problem with this squad, considering we have now 4 ways to freeze something. Yeah, this has not been any trouble whatsoever. With all of these ice mechs out here, we can spend a little bit of time. You can freeze him. Actually, undo the move. Come around here and freeze him here. I wish we could. Yeah, see, if you go here and then freeze him, he'll knock you into this, which will damage you and it, unless we freeze it as well, which is a definite possibility. Yeah, and then you can come onto this spawn and freeze him. And then basically, we're fine. You took a damage, but who cares? Gotta take care of that spider. I hate the spider. Let's go ahead and use you to freeze that. You can freeze him. You can freeze the spider guy, and then you can freeze the baby spider. We now own the board. The only thing we can't do, well, we can, is block all 3 spawns. Let's go ahead and actually, you freeze that, you come here and freeze that, and then you come on here and freeze that, I guess, and then you refreeze that. Bethany loses her shield. Sorry, Andy loses his shield. I should probably mention Andy Jones, New Turf, and Raffo are the mechs in question here. They have been walking over this entire thing. As soon as we finish this island, we're going to get a ton of achievements. And then when we finish the game, we're going to get a ton more of achievements. We don't really want to kill 7 enemies, but I think we should do this. Yeah, we're just going to freeze everything on the face of the planet here. You guys go ahead and yeah, you can go right there. By the time this round's over, everything on the board should be frozen. Is basically the way it's going to work. There's 1 guy frozen. There's 2 guys frozen. Okay, what can we do here? You can freeze him. You can freeze that. And then you can freeze him. Even he's getting frozen. That's just sad. Okay, go ahead and freeze that. Freeze that. And go ahead and pick that time pot up before it causes some sort of a problem. Oh, why couldn't you have stayed there? Bethany, take care of that. You freeze nothing. You freeze that right there. And we win. Nothing needs done on the final turn. Easy and peasy. Okay, we're probably going to get Lily, who we already have. We also can't put her on a mech. We're going to give extra health to these 2 mechs, and now we have no need for power because we can't put anything else on them, and we can't do anything like that. Break 5 buildings out of there. That's not going to happen. Protect the coal plant. Boring. We're not going to kill 7 enemies though, so we might as well protect the coal plant with extra freezing opportunities. Because why not? See how many of these guys get frozen on the first turn here. Okay, so you're actually a concern. It's nice to have something be an actual concern. Let's go ahead and take care of you. Well, yeah, we're going to leave somebody frozen, sadly. Although we could do the same thing we did last time and do that. That leaves, lets her do that. Him being Andy. Okay, now you've left yourself available. You can do that, and then that gets you over here to repair yourself. And now we have one more turn. Do that. You get there and do that, and we might as well use the Scion as well. And as is usual, last turn has absolutely no actions required. We could have, I suppose, frozen these two buildings just for the fun of it, but meh. Our grid is now maxed at 40. We can't get any more, so we have nothing else to spend rep on. Bethany, I guess, go in the back, and then you two guys go right here and here. Now, the only thing we got to worry about with this one is the sheer number of things to deal with. Although I'm wrong, I thought it was the spider boss, but he's just a spider. This guy's the boss. So, these guys could actually stand here and freeze two different things. If only he had something to freeze. Because you can freeze this spider, but yeah, we're actually blocked by this guy, so we're sort of in trouble. So you're going to have to actually take care of that spider, which sucks, because that means you're going to be frozen next turn, but there's not much we can do about it. We have to get you out. That means you can go here. No, you can go here. Don't really like any of the options. We're going to do that, and then Bethany is going to freeze the boss. We're in better shape now. We're only going to have 3 bad guys on this turn here. It's just there's only 2 of us available to take care of them. Luckily, nobody did anything important. I don't actually know this. What happens when you repair? You're still caught, which sucks. We could do this with you. Then you could do this, which frees you up. Oh, you've already repaired. Duh. Well, you had to repair, so he's going to free the boss, but I think that's fair. Fair and fine. Finnair. That spider is so annoying. Okay. We need to refreeze you. Actually, you can stay right there and freeze him. So you're gonna get frozen. You're gonna get frozen. And you're gonna get frozen. This is actually one of the harder levels to deal with. Mostly because we couldn't do anything with that spider. Now he's gonna actually cause damage, so we can't let that happen. So you're gonna get frozen. You're gonna get frozen. And you're gonna get frozen. And then this poor little spider is gonna appear and then instantly die. And we have officially secured the region, even if we didn't get the boss. We can't buy rep. So we're just going to buy a bunch of reactor cores. And bye-bye Lily and another reactor core. And then we're going to leave the island. And we get trusted equipment. And let's see what else. Sustainable energy, which is nice. And engineering dropout. We got all 3 of these. Just for finishing that. So we have no other real reason to stay. So let's go ahead and just go to the final island. Might as well just finish this thing off. Let's get her done. Getting too old for this. Got another achievement. Yeah, Yeah, Bethany should go over here because she can kind of sit over here, and then you guys just go here and here. Just got to beat the final battle. This shouldn't be too much of a problem. The biggest problem is going to be the second half when we don't have control over what happens, and we got to make sure we don't freeze anybody when they could die. Okay, now he is not a boss. He is a boss. Yeah, he's the boss. So freezing him on this thing isn't going to actually kill him. So let's see. These two are the ones who are actually damaging things. And there's no way. I wish you could get here. If you could get here, I'd be happy because then you could freeze him. You can get here and freeze him. So do that. You can get here and freeze him. So do that. And then you can get here and he's going to thaw if you freeze him, so don't bother. Freeze this guy instead. Okay, he's dead, which is beautiful. The Scion is a little bit of a problem, but it's not a huge problem. We can't freeze him. All we can do is freeze that. And then start freezing other things as well. And I'm not putting any of these guys on spawns anymore. Because he's going to actually do damage to him, which is going to break the ice for me. Just free those two things, which it could be better, but it could be worse. Okay, now freezing him will kill him, which is nice. Yeah, so let's do it. Freeze him. You can freeze him. And then you can freeze him, because these guys aren't actually doing any damage. They're going to free this guy, but they're also going to damage him. So I'm cool with that. Okay, final round. We got 3 guys to deal with. Nobody's actually, let's see, wait. Did I just do something stupid? There's no volcano. There's volcano 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Just making sure I'm not standing on a volcano tile. Okay, we got the 3 Scion attacks. The 4 volcano bursts. And then we're going to fall down the island. Did I mention how easy and or peasy this was? But it all comes down to this. We got no Webbers, which is nice. We got this guy, which I hate. Firefly, doesn't really matter. We're going to freeze him anyway, so it doesn't matter which alpha we get or which boss we get. Let's see. I don't mind this map. This is a little scary. That's about it. It's all about blocking spawns and freezing Vec in this first turn. Sorry about that. Stealth edit. What are you going to do? Okay, so you can freeze him. He's going to die, which is fun. You can freeze him. This guy's not a concern, so you can freeze him. And that leaves you... Oh, even better. You can freeze him this way. Now we're blocking 2 spawns. And then this is the only guy who we care about. Yeah, we can't block 3 spawns, but 2 spawns is more than enough. So there's 1 spawn. There's 2 spawns. We could block the spawn. It's just we can't block it and also take care of him. So here's 3 spawns. Boom. Or well, not 3 spawns, but 3 guys frozen. 2 spawns blocked, which is fantastic. Basically means I'm going to win. That guy's scary, but it just requires us to remain frozen. So let's go ahead and do this. And might as well freeze the bomb. And let's go ahead and freeze that. We've lost our person. That's why I froze the bomb, by the way. I didn't say it out loud, but I froze the bomb specifically so that it wouldn't have any issues. Let's go ahead and freeze you. Freeze you. And you could stay where you are and freeze this. Yeah, that's fair. Try to make it so that if we can't freeze the Vec, most of the power pylons are frozen so that they can't hurt them. Okay, this is the final round, so, you know, winning much. Yeah, we don't really care what happens to these guys. All we really care about is freeze this, freeze you. No one else is a concern. So go ahead and freeze you. And we're done. Scion, Scion, Scion. All the tentacles. And the bomb explodes. And we got a whole bunch of achievements. That was the whole purpose of this, was to get all those achievements so I don't have to worry about them on other squads. And now that I've done this, I never have to play Triple Ice Mech again. unless I start doing random squads and I just happen to roll them, which would be amusing because I actually tried to get them on the last random one and I couldn't. But we got 2 more achievements, which is awesome. I think, what was that, 7 achievements? Oh, and then we got the squad's victory. So 7 or 8 achievements this run. That's a pretty good haul there. But anyway, we saved a whole bunch of people. I don't know who I'm going to bring back. I don't know if I'm even going to bring anybody back. But yeah, hope you enjoyed watching this. I definitely enjoyed playing it. I'm Superfluous J, and I will, as always, talk at you later.